We are in module 4, lesson 2. We will continue in module 4, lesson 2, which is rate of change and the slope. And please focus. Today we are on 7 November, page 218. So let's remember 219, sorry. Let's remember what we did in rate of change and the slope. We said if you have 2 points, and I will call them x1, y1, x2, y2, we can find something, we call it the slope. The slope equal y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. For example, if we have these 2 points, 8 with -2, 9 with -7, and we want to find the slope of the line which passes through these points. We know that, right? So if these 2 points are in the coordinated plane, they have a line passing through them, right? So we need to know how much this line is مايل, slope, ميلان, right? So the slope equal, we name, this is x1, y1, x2, y2, and apply its formula. Equal y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 equal, apply -7, -2, right? So you have -7 minus -2 over 9 minus 8. Now y2 minuses here we have one from the number and one from the formula, right? So it will be -7 plus 2, -5 divided by 1 equal -5. And we said that if the slope is positive, the line is increasing, right? This is positive slope. If the slope is negative, the line is what? Decreasing. If the slope is 0, the line is horizontal, constant. If the slope is undefined, the line is what? Vertical. صح. Vertical. Like this line here, we call it vertical line, has undefined line, undefined slope. Okay, done. Right. Now we did example 1 and the check, I think. Get what? Get what for the vertical line? Find what? Ask me specific question. Slope of what? Which function? If you have a function and you want to find what? If the slope is undefined. If the slope, if you find the slope and you cannot find it, it's undefined, then the function, it's not function, by the way. There is no vertical function. Got it? تخترعوش يا اخوي الله يسعدكم. طيب. Now I will go to example 3. Example 3. Example 3. Now we have a table here, and this table has x and y values, and we will know that from the slope if the table represents linear function or no. So for example 3, we have this table. Focus please. We have x and y. We have 11, -5, 8 with -3, 5 with -1, and 2 with 1, and -1 with 3. Now focus with me. Now we know how to find the rate of change or the slope for the table, right? We will follow this formula, xy2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Now I will take these 2 points together or different points. If the rate of change or the slope is constant, then what we call this represent linear function. If it's not, then it's not. Okay? So I will take the first 2 points, x1, y1, x2 and طلع هون لا تطلع علي عشان تفهم. انا بحكي بس انا بأشر هون. Yeah. So here we have 2 points, x1, y1 and x2 and y2, and we'll apply the formula. So here x1, y1, x2 and y2, apply the formula of the slope, or we call it what here for the table, rate of change, equal y2 minus y1 over x2 minus equal -3, -5, it will be 2, right? -3, +5 over 8 minus 11 minus 3. So it is -2 over what? 3. This is the slope for the first 2 points. Let's take here these 2 points here. x1, y1, x2, y2, right? Apply the formula, slope equal y2 minus y1, 1 minus minus 1, 2 over 2 minus 5 minus 3. So it is -2 over what? 3. And if you apply any 2 points from the table, you will have what? Same answer, -2 over 3. At this case, what we say for this table represents linear function. Okay? But if we have different rate of slopes, no linear function. Let's see example 4. See example 4. Example 4. In example 4 also we have a table. It has x and y for sure. 22 with -4, 29 with -1, 36 with 1, 43 with 4, and 50 with 6. Take the first 2 points and find the slope for it. For them, sorry. So this is x1, y1, x2, y2, and apply. So here x1, x1, y1, and x2, y2, and don't forget the rate of change, how we find it as the slope, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus, apply. -2, -4, +3, right? Over 29 minus 22, 7. So it's a 3 over 7. Take another 2 points like this one. Okay? Rate of change equal 4 minus 1, 3 over 43 minus 36, 7. 43 minus 46. هذه 43 وهذه 36, right? 7. صح? Is it the same? Yes, start. Assume this one. Okay? Rate of change. x1, y1, x2, y2. 6 minus 4. 2 over 50 minus 43. 7. Now here we have a 3 over 7. Here we have what? 2 over 7. At this case, what we say for this table? Non-linear. Okay? Lazim, like the first example. So do the check. By the way, the check you need to complete the table so the function is linear. Skip it. Let's go to example 5. Yeah, skip it. Example 5. Example 5. Now, in example 5, find the slope of the line that passes it through the 2 points, -3 and 4, and 1 and 7. This is the line which we are talking about. They graph it for you, right? Something like this, the line. Is it graphed in your book? Yes. So the point here is what? and 4. And the point up here is what? 1 and 7. Okay, so they want us to find the slope. Now, from the shape of this line, we can know if the slope will be positive or will be negative. This line is increasing, so the slope should be positive. طب عملت السلوب طلع معك negative, your solution is wrong. Okay, so what's the slope? The slope, we will call it from now on, from this moment, the slope, we will call it n, small n. Okay, from this moment now, when I say n equal, I'm talking about the slope. So what's the formula? N equal y2 minus y1 over x2 minus, صح? Now, you can start from this point or from this point. Okay, you can say what x1, y1, and here x2, y2, or x1, y1, x2, y2. It's the same. It won't change. So here equal y2 is 7, صح? Minus y1 is 4, 7 minus 4, over 1 x2 minus 3, minus 3. So up the 3, down is what? 4. The slope is positive, which makes sense. This what? x1, y1, x2, y2, both them here. So, how much y2? How much y1? 7 minus 4. 3. How much x2? x2, how much x2? أيوة حطينا 1 مكانه صح؟ Minus it from the formula. How much x1? You know how to calculate? Good boy. Done. Done. Let's see. We have check after this example directly below it. We are on the check. After example 5, the question said, determine the slope of the line passing it through the given points. These are the given points, -1 and 8, and 7 and 10. They want us to find the slope. Then, if the slope is undefined, write undefined. Enter your answer as a decimal if necessary. Okay? So, how the slope will be undefined, guys? When the slope will be undefined? When it's a vertical line, right? Now, هلا برجع التشيك خليه شوي بس عشان نفهم ال undefined. اطلع على هذا اللاين. For example, I have this line, see it? This number here, which we call it, if you remember, x-intercept, remember? This number here, let's say it's a 3. Now I have 2 points here on the line. Now, to find the slope, we need how many points? 2 lines. Assume that this point here is a 3x with مثلا -4, and this line up is a 3 with مثلا 5. صح? And I want to find what for it? Which is the slope, right? صح؟ قلنا ال m هي السلوب. Apply the formula. y2 minus y1 over x2 minus 5. This is not a function. كم مرة لازم أعيد إنه the vertical line is not a function. You said if we have a function. This is not a function. Fine. Now, here x1 and here what? y1, x2, y2. مش عارف ليش x1 لازم تحط جنبها x2 يعني مش قادر أفهمها بس مش مشكلة. هذا إشي يعني موجود فيكم. يلا apply the formula y2 5 minus 4, right? High 5 minus 4 over x2 3 x1 3 minus 3 up is 9 over what? And we know this value is undefined, which is error, right? So that's why the vertical line, because it has the same x coordinate, If you subtract the same number down, it will be 0. That's why it's undefined. Let's go back here now. Here x1, y1, x2, y2. Apply the formula to find the slope. y2 minus y1 over x2 minus equal 10 minus 8 over 7 minus 1, right? Equal 2 over 8, which is 1 over 4. هم حكوا لنا بدنا اياها decimal 0.25. Done? Done? What? No, we cannot. This is how we can make the slope. Thank you. Good. Now let's go to example 6. Example 6. Now take a look to the line. This is the check Kabir. طلع example 6. Now it's a graph, example 6, right? We have this line, something like this. It's decreasing. So what we expect for the slope will be negative, right? Right. The 2 points, we have 2 points, 4 and 1 here. And here, مش point. 4, 1, 4 and 1. And negative 1 and 3. Right? These are the 2 points. Name them and find the slope only. Just put names. x1, y1, x2, y2. Apply the formula for the slope. M equal y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 equal y2 1 minus y1 3. So 1 minus over x2 4 minus x1, which is minus 1. So it's 4 minus 1 equal up negative 2 over 5. Negative, that's why it is decreasing, right? But let's do the check. After this example, of example 6, we have check. Let's do it. Sorry. Let's do the check. After example 6, this question said, determine the slope of the line passing through the given points. These are the given points. The given points are 5 with negative 4 and 0 with 1. 0 and 1. Right. Then, if the line slope is undefined, write undefined. Enter your answer as decimal if necessary. Right. Here, name them. x1, y1, x2, y2. Apply the formula of the slope and we call it what? N. y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. By the way, how many times I said the formula? Last period and this period. A lot of times, right? A lot of times. Let's say more than 10 times, 15 times. I need to mute myself. It's easy idea. Yellow, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 equal 1 minus 4 over 0 minus 5, right? Up 5 down negative 5. الناس بيحكوا 5. مش عارف كيف زي حط مين اللي حكى 5. هذا الزيرو. يس ستاند اب. يلا, how you know the subtraction when you was grade 1? Your teachers told you to put, for example, 9 minus 2. So we put 9 in our hands, right? And cut 2, check. So how much is still? We count the rest, count, يلا. 4, 5, 6, 7, right? This is how we do subtraction. But 0 minus 5, this is 0. Take 5, you cannot. But 5 minus 0, still 5. See it? See the difference? This is in grade 1, sit down. So here 5 divided by minus 5, minus 1, حطيت 1 غلط. صح؟ Done? This is the check. But the slope is negative. What we expect the line should be? Increasing or decreasing? Decreasing. Let's graph the line. How we graph the line? I have the 2 points. Enough. If you have 2 points, you can make a line, right? Just make coordinate plane like this one. And plot the points. 5 with negative 4. This is 5. This is negative 4. This is the point, right? And 0 with 1. This is 0x. And this is 1y. So it is what? Decreasing line. What? No, no, no. We cannot. You do like this one only. صح؟ ما فيش other way. So you cannot do anything else. Find the slope, find the slope. Use the formula, put your numbers, calculate, find your answer. يعني انت تعدل الستيب هذه. Example mean 7. Look at example 7. What's the type of the line? ركز يا ابني. هذا طلع البورد. هذا نسميه horizontal line. السلوب له دائما ايش؟ 0. دائما ما له سلوب لانه مش مايل اصلا. صح؟ هذا ايش اسمه؟ vertical line. السلوب له equal what? undefined. يعني سهله. horizontal line slope 0, vertical line slope undefined. ليش undefined؟ قبل شوي حكينا ليش undefined. بالاكزامبل هذا. لانه the vertical line has the same x axis, the same x coordinate. So if you subtract the same number down, what will be down? سامعين شو بحكي؟ Again, if you subtract the same number here, if you have vertical line, means you have the same value of x, right? If you subtract the same value of x down, what down will be? 0. If you have down 0, means the answer should be undefined. That's why the vertical line has what? Undefined slope, okay? Done? If you have horizontal line, now ركز شوي. If you have horizontal line, focus. What's the equal coordinates will be? The x coordinates or the y coordinates? The y coordinates. If you subtract up the same number, it will be 0. On any number, it will be 0, right? So, huh? This is, huh? ايش الواي اعلى؟ هاي المستر بيجاوب. تفضل. ليش ايش؟ انا ما قلتش الواي اعلى كوردينيت. انا قلت الواي اعلى كوردينيت. انا قلت if you have horizontal line means you have the same y coordinate. This is what I said. If you have the same y coordinates, if you subtract up the same value, مش y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, y2 minus 1, y1, if you have the same y, so up will be what? 0. Down will be what? A number. 0 divided a number except 0. The answer will be 0. That's why the horizontal line, if you see example 7, طلع example 7 معاي. It's horizontal line, right? Now take a look to the calculations. Minus 5 minus 5, it will be what? 0. Divided by 4 minus 2, which is 6. 0 divided by 6 equal 0. So the horizontal line, the slope is what? Now, in the exams, if I bring for you horizontal line and I ask you to find the slope, no need to calculate. أنا إلي من الصبح اللاين عن إيش بسألك قاعد؟ بعطيك اللاين أنا شو بسأل؟ على السلوب صح؟ أنا بدي أريحك بقول لك if you have horizontal line in your questions, okay, and I ask you to find the slope, what you enough to say? You say the slope equal 0. Why? Because it is horizontal. Yes. No need to put the formula and find the numbers and. Okay? But طلع على example 8 now. Example 8, it's vertical, right? طلع يا عبد المجيد يعني. طلع example 9 عشان تفهم. Example 8, sorry. Find the slope of the line passing. اطلع على الاكس. كم الاكس بالبوينت الاولى؟ والله وانا كمان بفكر بالغداء بس خلينا نركز شوي لانه سهل هو مش صعب. طيب نركز شوي نطلع على الكويستشن. يلا نطلع على الكويستشن. خلاص يلا. Find the slope of the line passing through -3, 4, -3, -2. اطلع على x coordinates in the 2 points. They are the same, -3, -3, right? So if we have x the same and you want to apply the formula y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1, down will be what? 0. So a number divided by a 0, it will be undefined. So down, طلع فوق, -2, -4, it is -6, right? -3, -3 means -3 plus 3, which is 0. Now -6 over 0 is undefined. Okay? هلا in the final exam, if I bring for you, ركز معي الآن عشان تعرف شو تعمل. Like this one, and I want from you to find what? The slope. So I will take the 2 points, the point here and the point here, and write the formula and find your answer. عادي. Okay? Like this one, also the same. Like this one, also the same. But if you have horizontal line, it's enough to tell me that slope is 0 because it is horizontal line. Or put the formula, apply, the answer should be also command 0. If you have vertical line, it's enough to tell me that the slope is undefined because we have a vertical line. Done? Done. Right. Example 9. Example 9, it's a pretty idea. Beautiful idea. And I like that. And you know, when I like idea, I bring a lot from it, right? Example 9. Focus with example 9, please. Now find the value of r so that the line passing through these 2 points, negative 4 and 5, comma, 4 and r, 4 and r. They want us to find the value of r that the slope is what? So here the slope is given. 3 over what? The slope is given. They want us to find this value here, r, right? The slope is given. I know the formula of the slope. Let's apply the formula of the slope. صح? M equal y2 minus y1 over x2 minus m is given how much? So replace m by its value, 3 over equal y2 had the x1, y1, x2, y2, right? R minus 5 over 4 minus 4, right? Check. I just applied the formula only. 4 over 5 given, sorry, 3 over 4 given. Now, minus minus plus. So down here, what we have? 8. So what we have now? 3 over 4 equal r minus 5 over 8. Now, we took proportions, remember? Cross the product and solve your equation. So here, 3 times 8 equal 4 times r, 4r, 4 times 5. صح? Shift the negative 20 here. 24 plus 20 equal 4. 24 plus 20, 44 equal 4. Divide on 4, divide on 4. R will be what? تتهورس. Done. So here, what's the difference, or what's the different thing here between this idea and the previous idea? In the previous ideas, I have the 2 points and I want to find the slope. Here, I have the slope and I have some missing or one missing value, not 2. One missing value. So I apply the formula and cross the product and find the value. Let's do the check after this example. We have check after example 9. I did مش if we did it already. مش عملنا cross multiplication. طيب, find the value of r so that the line passing through these 2 points, negative 3 and r, with 7 and negative 6. The line passing through these 2 points has the slope 2 and 2 over 5. 2 and 2 over 5. هذا الn على طول حوله لفراكشن عشان ما يغلبك بعدين. We know how to turn the mixed number to fraction. 10, 12 over 5, right? So let's find the r. Let's apply the formula. M equal y2 minus y1 over x2 minus m is given how much? Put it. لا تاخذها مش تعمل cross product كمان شوي. So 12 over what? Equal y2. This is x1 y1 x2 6 minus 6 minus r. High minus 6 minus r over 7 minus 3, right? هذه 10 تحت مظبوط. So here apply. We have a 12 over 5 equal minus 6 minus r over 10. What's the product? 12 multiply 10, 100 equal 5 by minus 6 minus 30, 5 by minus r minus 5r. صح؟ Even 120 هنا وتجيب negative 5r هنا. It will be what? Equal negative 30, negative 100. So 5r equal negative 100. Divide in 5 both sides. R will be negative. Done? Yes. the formula هذا given هي صح؟ حطيته مكان شوف. طيب y2 كم؟ How much is y2? Hi, I replace it by its value. Then what we have? Minus y1, how much y1? Hi, over x2, which is how much? 7. طيب. Done. فهمنا. Your homework for today is skip. Example. Now, find the rate of change of the function by using the 2 points from the table. Here they want only to find the rate of change. Just use any 2 points and find the rate of change, 1 and 2. Down, down, down. 7 and 9. So 1 and 2, then good. In 7 and 9, you will tell me this linear or طيب انزل تحت 11 14 17 20 23 26 29 32 35